What does that mean if you have blocked memories, completely repressed periods of time? Or maybe you don't remember your life between 2 and 12 or 7 and 11 years of age. How to approach repressed, blocked out memories. Do you need to uncover them or not? That's what we will discuss in our video. Let's go. Hello, welcome to my channel, and my name is Kate Semeniuk. I'm a hypnotherapist, and today's topic is something that people tell me and they are concerned about when they do the consultation with me for the hypnotherapy session. They ask me, Kate, what if it's gone? The memories are gone. What if I cannot access those blocked, repressed memories? Will that impact the benefit I have from the session? And repressed memories is not that of a scary monster, as sometimes psychology puts it. Puts the notion on the suppressed memories that it's something to not touch. We shouldn't even go there. A lot of therapists say let's not go to those repressed memories. Let's not even try, and sometimes they even warn people against working with the subconscious mind because you're going to uncover something that might not be true, or you might, be suggested to some things that never happened to you, but you think they did. These blocked memories, they are just like the survival strategy of your mind. So what happens with the mind has this ability. Let's just start with this. The mind has an incredible ability to work as efficiently as possible, as fast as possible, and its only job is to keep you on a planet as long as possible without any interruptions. And so if the mind has been faced with some isolated, unexpected, traumatic, very painful memories, events, or experiences in childhood, the mind doesn't know how to deal with it. There is no yet a capacity for your child's mind to deal with that specific situation. So the only way, in order for your body and your mind to operate and keep going and survive, the only way is to block them. The mind doesn't forget ever. The subconscious mind stores every memory. Even if you don't remember yourself at 3 months of age, your mind still stores those sensations, those feelings, and those memories. Because you couldn't put words into it, that's why they're more blurred or you don't remember them at all. But they're there. The same with blocked, repressed memories. They are there, even if you don't remember them, even if you cannot bring them to the consciousness and really see what happened to me at the age of 8, or what happened to me at that summer camp, or what happened to me at that home where I spent 3 years of my age. So it doesn't mean that they're not there. They are. It's just that your mind, to protect you, did an incredible job. It shuffled it down as far away into your unconscious mind as possible. Just for one simple reason and goal, is to survive. And so we go on with our life. And people say okay, I don't remember my life between the age of 7 and 11 or 5 and 8, or I was in a foster home for 3-4 years and I really don't remember what happened. Do you need to uncover your repressed memories? Yes and no. You first need to ask yourself, right, how is your life right now? If your life is pretty calm, you feel like nothing bothers you that much. For example, you don't have nightmares, you don't have physical symptoms, you're healthy. It's easy for you to trust people, to connect to people. You don't have flashbacks, vivid or not vivid. You don't have these triggers that are coming out of nowhere, right? It means sometimes that you just, those years of life maybe were not that significant in your life, right? And then your mind just shuffled it way back, as unnecessary for you to remember. However, if you have anxiety, fears, depression, addiction, if you feel like you cannot build relationship, If you feel you have flashbacks, nightmares, headaches, lots of different skin conditions, physical conditions, chronic pain, and you know that you don't remember some parts of your life, or you don't remember the details of abuse, for example, it means that it would be beneficial to address those memories. And here comes a question. Is it dangerous? What if I find something that is really, really scary in those repressed memories? You don't have to do that. You can just keep going with your pain. And I always give people an option, like, you don't have to address the memories if you don't want to. Right? However, if you want to live a better life, you want to improve your mental health, and you feel like you're going like you're on edge already, then it would be great, and it's absolutely safe. Because what you do is you uncover the repressed memories with an adult mind. Not with a child's mind, that couldn't deal with that situation, but with an adult mind as well. And it's important for the therapist to really set you up for success, and for the therapist to really tell you, like, hey, you're now investigating those memories. You're like observing them. You are looking into them. You're like a detective in order to find out what belief you formed out of those memories. Because this is a very interesting fact. Wilder Penfield, he's a scientist, and a neuroscientist, right, and neurosurgeon as well. He used to uncover, and he uncovered one of the most incredible facts about the mind is when the mind stores the memory, it also stores first the feeling attached to it. Right? You're not only remembering the memory, you're also remembering in your body and in your mind the feeling you felt at that moment. Helplessness, hopelessness, sadness, grief, fear, terror, whatever. All of these feelings are stored and they are attached to this memory. And since subconscious mind doesn't understand the time, right, it brings you back the memory sometimes in the form of a trigger. You sometimes look at the color of the car, at a certain type of people, and they can trigger you, and you don't know why that happens. But that's because your mind is bringing you back that memory, but in the form of feelings as well, not just mental pictures, right? You not always remember just the details, you actually remember the feeling. And if the memories are repressed, the feeling still need the expression. So you still will get triggered. And not only the emotion that is attached to that memory, but because our mind is so powerful, and we have cognitive mind, and we have conscious mind, and we form a belief. We are meaning makers. So attached to that memory of abuse or neglect or abandonment or any type of pain that you experience or a sudden unexpected event, your mind also attaches the meaning. Those meanings could be, I'm not worthy. This is my life. This is going to be like that forever. All I deserve is pain. I have to protect myself from this disappointment in the future. I am not good enough. I don't deserve. There is something wrong with me. I'm broken. I have faulty parts about me. So all of these meanings are also attached to that memories. So even if you don't remember the repressed memories, if you have these blocked times, you still remember the meaning. The belief still shows up in your life. So if you ask yourself a question, should I address my repressed memories or shouldn't? Ask yourself about the quality of your life. Are you content? Are you at ease? Or are you anxious all the time and you don't know where that anxiety is coming from? Are you addicted to something, to any sort of behaviors? Is it easy for you to express your feelings and emotions? Is it easy for you to be vulnerable? Do you trust people? Is it easy for you to connect? Is it easy for you to find friends, to communicate? Do you have any avoidance behaviors? So ask yourself about the quality of your life if you want to ask yourself whether should I address them or not, because that's very important. And if you don't like the quality of your life, you believe that there is something that's holding you back, then addressing the repressed memories is going to be like a door that is going to open up a door to a healing. Right? You can't shut like your mind does that to protect you at that time. But right now, you are strong enough and you're an adult to deal with that. Remember, responsibility for what happens to us in childhood lies on those people who hurt us, but responsibility for the healing is on us. What are the symptoms of repressed memories? Sometimes people don't know whether they have repressed memories, whether they should do anything about it or not. So first of all, I noticed with clients who have repressed memories is that they will hyper-focus or overwork. Why that happens is because when the mind quiets down, right, you start to be bombarded with these thoughts. What if these monsters memories are going to come at me? So you need to distract yourself as much as possible. So the busier you are, the further away you can run away from those thoughts. Those unprocessed emotions and feelings and memories, the more they accumulate into the inner conflict. What you're running away from expands, right? If you're running away of fear, it's going to just kind of like a snowball compound and bounce back. And it's going to hurt more. What I notice is sometimes people become people pleasing, and they don't know where it's coming from. At some point, their mind decided that I need to make other people happy in order to survive in this world. I am only okay when someone else is happy. Right? When my mom is happy, when my dad is happy, at least they won't hurt me. At least they give me some attention, or at least they don't even touch me. And another symptom is the numbness. So technically, if you repress your mind unconsciously, right, without your intention, represses some memories, some painful memories, right, people feel the numbness. So they don't feel that much of a pain because the mind did it not to feel the pain, but you also don't feel the joy. So people, when it suppresses emotions, right, it suppresses the good feelings as well. Because subconscious mind doesn't understand the difference. If your mind says it's painful, let's shut it down, then you can feel that extreme, let's just say, deep joy, because you cannot feel deep sadness. They are a part of one, a part of whole spectrum of your emotions. So if you cannot feel deep sadness and even deep anger, which is like a personal boundaries, right? Then you cannot feel deep joy and happiness as well. Everything is kind of like, numbed a little bit. Sometimes I notice that people who have repressed memories, they normalized it. So they do remember that something really painful happened to them. They don't know the details, but they do. And so they normalize it, believing that if I have been controlled, manipulated, neglected, abused, this is how the world works. So I'm going to do that as well. So these are the tendencies of narcissists, right? Narcissists do have repressed memories, and they shut it down so far away, huge blocks of their time. And not only that, but they normalize it. They normalize the abuse. They normalize the manipulation. They use the same strategies for their benefits, whatever they want to achieve. These people suffer as much as people who don't have narcissistic tendencies, right? They suffer as much because they never able to connect genuinely, right? And the genuine emotion, the genuine connection, the genuine intimacy is not available to them. And that's painful. Another thing that I've noticed is when we have repressed memories, when our mind did that for us to protect us, it also gave us a reminder of that, and it's nightmares, our dreams. Our repressed memories can show up in our dreams. So you can dream about some associative things, not even connected to whatever happened to you in childhood, but it's going to be very weird. It's going to be like imagination is going to be work really hard, because when you go to sleep, your mind needs to consolidate everything that is unprocessed, all the unconscious mind, let's just say, it awakens to do its work. So sometimes it gives you the nightmares that you can wake up from with a panic attack, or just nightmares that are reoccurring. You can even say that you can even have that reoccurring weird dream that has nothing to do with your life. It could be very fictional, but it has all to do with the repressed memories. Another symptom is the headaches. The headaches are, whether they involve tension, whether they don't involve tension, right? It is a suppressed memories. Not only suppressed memories, but suppressed emotions as well. Because the mind cannot hold that much of a suppression. At some point, your mind, you become like a champagne bottle. So when people ask me, what if I don't? What if I don't? Can I be okay? Can I be okay not deal with the repressed memories? Yes, I believe that people can live their whole life. They will have physical symptoms, yes, they will have some troubles with mental health, but they can live their whole life without ever remembering, like consciously, what happened to them in childhood, right? They might come to that realization closer to the day of their death. Yes, that's possible, but they can live their whole life. However, since we are in so much stress right now, you become like that, like walking on edge, like a champagne bottle that's been shaken continuously often. And that stress that we are in every day, whatever we have in our life, can trigger the onset. So if you don't deal with the repressed memories, right, you never know. You're like a little dynamite bomb, right? You're like a little dynamite. You never know when you can explode, in rage, in anger, in physical symptoms, right? So I always say, like, take responsibility. Take responsibility and do it before your body can do it. Whether it's going to happen or not, I don't know. And I don't want to put that belief in you that, oh, every repressed memory is so bad and it's going to cause your body to ache. Maybe I thought like that before, but I don't think like that right now. So because I've seen clients who have been like 76, they were 82, they would come to me and they would be like, I'm okay, I had a really wonderful life, right? I don't remember my childhood. And I even being 25, I didn't remember my childhood. But I've lived a good life and I do have these fears and phobias and whatever, anxiety, but they still don't retrieve those memories. However, you never know. You never know how your body is going to react to repressed memories. Since the overwhelming amount of stress right now, it's harder for the body to hold on to those repressed memories, right? Because we are all the time overstimulated, which means that one day you can go somewhere and you can have an onset, and next day you can't wake up because you have a chronic pain, or you wake up with a huge physical symptoms that you don't know where it's coming from, or the panic attacks occurred out of nowhere. So the body will try to help you to uncover these as you become stronger, as you become more mature, right? The more you have a capacity to deal with your thoughts, emotions, and feelings and those past traumatic experiences. And if you decide not to, you just take the risk of whatever is going to happen. And we don't know, because no one knows the future. But I would suggest that what is the best way to retrieve? So you can always work on the belief system. So for example, people's like, I don't want to work on my repressed memories, but I want to work on this belief that I'm not good enough or I'm not worthy. And that's enough for example, for the hypnotherapist like me to start the work and to start the healing journey with the client. However, I found that a lot of people are kind of scared of hypnosis. They believe that, that can trigger something. First of all, no one can trigger anything inside of you. You get triggered, or your mind is ready to uncover something. But if you trust the therapist, if you have that rapport, you can do it, and you'll see how much of a weight off the shoulders you're going to have, because everything that is unresolved is like another weight on your shoulders, specifically on your mind. And unconsciously you will feel these symptoms, right? I do believe that repressed memories can be uncovered gently. They can be definitely worked on if you have that incredible trust and to the therapist who is going to do that with you. That's very important, because you come not for a service, you come to a person. So if you trust them, you'll be able to really feel like, oh my goodness, my mind is very powerful. I can do the work. So don't be afraid of your thoughts. They are the creation of your mind, which means that whatever your mind created, it can deal with. You can deal with whatever your mind created, or whatever happened to you in childhood. Right now as an adult, you can do that. You can deal with it. And it's not as scary as for your child's mind. So it's going to be different. Uncovering and healing the childhood trauma is completely different than relieving it and being right there with those same emotions as when you were a child. So I hope that that helps you to understand like why the mind does that, right? To protect you, what you can do with it. You can uncover it. Should you do it? Look at the quality of your life. I hope that video helps. Write me down in the comments if you want any more of anything like that, and I will make it for you. Bye.